Hey, there we go. Hello, welcome to the Wednesday development stream. Gonna be once again doing the usual, working on my game CoolZone. Let's see, anything too crazy on the docket today? Well, got a good list of some things that I would like to get finished. Should be pretty productive, I imagine. Let me just get my music set up as usual. Just make sure it's not too loud. Okay, that should do it. Um, alright, well. Let's begin by going over the list of things that I would like to get done today. Okay, so first thing is, I've got this map, which I had a base layout for, but I feel like it's just too large in some... Well, I guess now that I look at it, it seems a little reasonable. But it's gonna need some alterations. That's why I wrote the big revise there. Like this area, I think it's too large for what I have in mind. This bit works, and I think this bit, I might have to consolidate down a little bit more for what I have planned, but we'll test that out and make sure everything is functional with that concept. Just a little bit later. Yeah, I have that, and then I have sort of a unique spin on level ups and like gaining XP that I want to implement, and today I'm just going to be testing that as well to see if it is functional. Pretty simple, all in all. Mostly going to be testing, doing a bit of map design here and there, getting some functions in place. Just move my stuff out of the way. And let's change the goal text, since we have, in fact, we're not making a store today. Testing some stuff. There we go. Alright, well, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. I might take a little break here and there, because I've got like a half-eaten sandwich behind me that I should probably finish at some point, but I like to pace myself when I eat food. Alright, okay, so what do I want to start with? I think maybe something on the functional side of things would be a good way to start. Just got a little front on my monitor. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to start with the EXP level up system idea. First I'm going to need to craft just a small handful of assets. For the sake of testing that. I really wish that my drawing tablet was working, because that would make... I mean, they don't have to look very good, since these are like placeholder. You know, they're not the finalized assets by any stretch. But it would still be nice to have something that looks a little nicer. 1 second, I'll be able to show you what I got cooking over here. Okay, so this is about kind of first scale what we're going to be trying to do here. It's got like a meter, simple. Oh yeah, I forgot that I updated Krita, and it's all... I don't have any of my custom preset brushes in here anymore. I gotta like reset a lot of this stuff. Ugh. Yeah, it's gonna take some getting used to. But maybe some of the tools are a little nicer. Ooh, I don't even know what I just did there. Oh, I guess that's a new function. Colorize mask? Why did I do that? I don't really know what this does. Anyways. So first things first is... so this is going to be called the respect meter. Because this will replace traditional XP. Instead, you have a reputation, which instead of giving you direct boosts, such as it won't be directly responsible for giving you stuff, but instead having a higher reputation will allow you to buy things for cheaper at shops, which will allow you to improve yourself. It'll generally make things a bit easier. It'll change how people talk to you. So you're still rewarded for doing that, and you're going to gain respect not by fighting, but rather by engaging in whatever tasks that the game wants you to do at that time. So if there's a particular screen that is really focused on trying to avoid enemies rather than fighting them, then that's going to be a huge, like that's going to be one where you really get rewarded for going out of your way to, what's the word? That'll be an instance where you really get rewarded for going out of your way to, yeah, it'll just reward you based on whatever the game wants you to be doing at that given moment in time. Anyway, that's so tricky. Okay, I'm gonna have to assign a couple of things to favorites. Just so I can re-find a lot of these without having to sort through it all over. Let's get the pencil one. Pencil one's kind of nice. I need to find the pixel brush, because that one I find quite useful. Because now you can draw pixels. Okay, let's go to my favorites. I'm gonna pre-assign a bunch to favorites. Oh well. So I've got this, which we'll use to just placeholderize this asset. Then we can just sort of paint this bit in to remove the little heart sign. It's a little, it's certainly shoddy, but it works. It functions, which is, at this point, all we really need. Yeah, like you can tell it sort of jets out a little there. It's, yeah, that looks marginally nicer. Let's crop this bit, too. Oh, I accidentally... I can't... Okay, I made the gray, the same gray as the overall background, which makes it look weird. Hey, let's just trim this bit, too. Okay. So, let's make it purple. Sure, purple. Sort of like... Make it a little more desaturated, so it's a little nicer on the eyes, because certain colors you wanna try to stay away from, because they can... More so certain shades, where they'll just sort of make your eyes bleed. Very much not what we're trying to do here. Whatever, that works. And I'm gonna merge these together, give it a bit of an angle. Throw some text on there. This is just like spect. Like this sort of a nice deeper purple. I'm also gonna have to make it a good bit larger because that is impossible to read. I might just have to make this asset a bit larger in general. This is still kind of dinky. And I might need to change the color too, so it's a little bit more legible. And it's probably going to be really small, which isn't quite what we're going for. Yeah, I'll just make an asset from scratch. Let's say it's like 500 by 500 pixels. Probably only going to need to be that. In fact, we could probably go ahead and crop it down a good chunk. So we'll take, this is a pretty easy way to do it. We just take a square, fill the square in, and then, oops, I made that on the background. Whatever, we'll redo that. Make a square, fill the square in, and then you give the square italics. Squish it down a little more, further increase the italics. Excellent. Okay. Now we're going to copy this. And we are going to... Okay, so first I'm going to need a reference for the background. So what we're going to do is just fill in the background real quick. Then we're going to make this background one white. It's a little easier to see. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, right, that works. We'll shift that up a bit. Cool. Yeah, that'll do it, I think. Maybe not make it a purple, that'll probably be a little hard to read. Maybe make it a black might be a good pick. Yeah. Now we just gotta pick a more interesting font. I might just use the CoolZone font, at least the current CoolZone font. And it's bolded. Shrink it down, put it up here so we have space. Put like numbers right here if we need to. Ooh, actually no, I've got a good idea. At least I think an idea that'll look kind of nice. Because this will be up to my art guy. He'll probably be doing he'll make like an actual asset, so I don't really need to spend as much time on this as I am. But I don't know, I want it to look cool. Oh, I need to shift a cable around. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's going to be what it looks like when it's... Okay, so let's make it... Let's make this white for now. Yeah, okay. I've got an idea for what I want to do with this. Let's save this as... images... And then HUD... Gauge image. Okay. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. And we're going to save that as respect front. Perfect. And then we'll make it like a dark gray. Maybe make it a bit more of a gray. Yeah. And then we'll take the background image, right here, this shape, and we'll make it a much deeper purple. Oh, then that's kind of hard to read. Okay, well that actually works fine, I think. And then we go to gauge backs and call that respect back. Okay, so now we've got a working gauge in place. So let's say you can get a reputation of like 10. So EXP curve. Can I manually adjust these, maybe? Okay, well, I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I guess it'll take 10 to get to the next level, and then 28, and then 55. So let's say that it's going to take 10 for all of them. Sure. Give him that EXP curve. Not much of a curve, but I think that works better for our purposes. Okay. So here's one of the ideas that I've had for this. You have this sort of starting map area, which is like, you know, your first big section that you're playing through. And one of the things that you can do here is there's all these enemies, and you're going to try to avoid fighting them. And if you can avoid getting hit by any of them, then I'm thinking that I'll give the player, you know, like some sort of like a bonus to respect, like they get a punch extra. That could work. And I'm optimistic. Okay, so with that concept in mind, I'm gonna need a couple ways to debug this. So first, I'm gonna have... is there a change XP? Okay. So this will just increment EXP by 1. And we'll give it just the image of Big Dwarf. Big Dwarf. So it'll just increase EXP by 1, which we can use for debugging and the like. Okay, so next we need to get in the meter that will show your current respect. Yeah, so right now if we look at info, then yeah, you can see you got 0 respect, 10 till the next. So if we do F12 and pull up the HUD Maker plugin, where is the HUD Maker? There it is. So we're gonna go to HUD Maker. We're gonna create new element, image gauge, create new. Put it like right up in this corner. Okay, so it's gonna be game.party.later. Is it XP? XP? Next XP? I don't know what the values are for that, actually. Alright, well, in that case, it's time to consult the one and only RPG Maker MV/MZ script calls master list. The most exciting part of every stream. Okay, so I need to find what the parameters are for XP. Is XP not a parameter? Oh, okay, here we go. Current XP. Actor.current game party.leader, current XP, and EXP, next required EXP. Okay. So... well, is this gonna be... no, is that for given level or required to level up? Okay, I think I need EXP for level. I think that's what I need to do. Oh, wait, no, I get it. So it gives you the threshold for the next level, whereas this just gives you the amount you need next. So I think this is what I want. I think. As long as it doesn't change, because here's my concern. Like, if you're starting out, you have 0 XP, and you need 10 to level up, and then you gain 1 XP, now all of a sudden what you need is 9. And I think that what we want that is to constantly stay at 10. So instead of it being 1 out of 9, and then 2 out of 8, and then 3 out of 7, we want it to be 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10, 4 out of 10. And I think otherwise that could sort of mess with the values of things a bit, which is not what we want. We want the opposite of that, in fact. Okay, so game party.leader, just current EXP. So I believe it's just that, current XP. Current EXP, okay. So next required EXP, I think, is what it is. Next required EXP. Okay, and I need to make sure that I throw one of these little double parentheses on the back there. Okay, that looks promising. Let's throw in the respect front, respect back, refresh. Oh no, it's trying to load an image that doesn't exist. I clicked on the wrong one. Oh no. Okay, well, we fixed it. It's gonna keep doing this though, isn't it? Whatever, let's test it. That worked, actually. I think. Alright, we're gonna reset. Reset? We're gonna restart. I definitely bungled something there, which is causing the whole program to kill itself. Okay, if I open a shop, will this go away? Okay, so that's just locked to the map, so that's fine. What if I transfer? Okay, so it fades in, fades out. Okay. So... That looks like it's moving too much each time, because this should only be incrementing by 1. Huh? Oh, that's right. I forgot that I have it so that their stats actually change when they level up, whereas the reputation should be just sort of a general thing. So this is not really what we would like to happen. I don't know why that's something that I should really look into. I don't want... There should be an image showing up whenever I open the menu, but for some reason the first time I do it, it doesn't. Which is quite bad. Very detrimental. Okay, so you got 11 respect right now. I need 27 in the next upgrade. Okay, well I think there's something wrong with the logic that I'm using. Because what this will do is tell me how much EXP I need for a specific level, which isn't going to work for what we're trying to do here, because what we want this to do is display how much respect you need for not just the next level, but for the... Yeah, because we wanted to say specifically how much do you need to get to the next level, but it's going to constantly be changing that. Which is why it increased so much, because if you have 5 XP and then you need 5 more, then it's going to make a huge jump rather than if you have 5 XP and need 5 more. If that makes sense. It might be a little confusing. Minimum total XP for the leader to be level 5 plus. Actually, okay, I think I have an idea. It might be a bit of a pain. It'll probably look pretty ugly, too. But here is my concept. So you got the respect gauge up there, right? And we've got our menu editor. So I think what we need to do is say that the max value is... Okay, so this needs to be EXP for level, and instead of putting a level here, we put... This will check to see game actors.actor 1 level plus 1. Actually, this should be game party leader. Okay, so what that should do... I think it should be plus plus. Is it plus plus or... I think it's plus plus. At least that's what my coding, minimal coding experience would tell me. What this should do is that it'll basically be checking to see what is needed for the next level by running this extra little bit of code that'll check their current level and then adds 1. So if I did everything right, then this should... It didn't work at all. It did not work in the slightest. Like, that wasn't even close to working. Dang it, man. This is tricky. Game party leader... Okay, what if I just have this? Max value, game party leader, EXP, 4 level, game party leader 1. Oh. Image gauge, non-applicable. Okay, well that's bugged. Okay, so it should be game party leader, EXP for level, game party leader. Okay, so I think it should be game party dot leader parentheses level dot level. It's saying 3 out of 0. So I'm currently at 3 XP, but it's thinking that the max I should be at is 0? Coding, huh? Certified coding moment. Yeah. My nap. I'm scratching my chin inquisitively because I have no idea how to make this work. Okay, I could consult the forums. The forums are always an excellent source of wisdom. Problem is, I am prideful, and I feel like I'm on the verge of being able to figure this out on my lonesome. So I think out of sheer stubbornness, I don't know. I want to figure out the solution myself. That's basically the long-winded way of me saying that I just want to fix it on my own. What if I just leave this as blank? 3 to not applicable. Okay. So if it's for next level, it has to be for a specific level. And I can't say that... I can't just replace this with game party dot leader level. For some reason, that doesn't work. Yeah, because it thinks that's 0. When really, it should be... Maybe I just have this mistaken. Because what I want it to do is be like the total max number of XP that you need for the next stage. Maybe there's something in the script call list that I missed. EXP for level, EXP till next level. So this returns... returns a number. So this returns the total number of experience you have. I don't know, this is just really... It's a conundrum, it's a confounding conundrum. Returns number, experience total. Let's try this again. Maybe I just did something wrong. I hope. I sincerely, strongly hope that I just did something stupid that I overlooked. Then that'll make this a little bit less, impossible. So get rid of all this. Next, required EXP. Yeah, okay. You can see right here the issue is that what I want it to be is you need 10 XP total, and it should be 3 out of 10, because you need 3 XP out of the 10 you need for a level up. But since you only need 7 EXP left to level up, then it doesn't quite work. I slam my fist on my table in frustration as to why this ding-dang stinking program will not work. Okay, there's gotta be something I'm overlooking. Guess I just need to find a way to figure out what their required amount is. 'Cause, okay, let's say if I try 1. EXP for level 1. 0. Oh, right, because it has to be level 2. Okay, well, it says 10. Problem is, I think that'll only... The problem is, I think that'll only work for just this specific level. Because right now, yep. Yeah, it's incrementing correctly. And now we're level 2. Although... Now the problem is that it's only showing the max required for level 1. Which means we're back here at square one, where nothing's working. So it should be EXP for level, and then all I want to do is put the current level of the player here, and then add 1 to it. Like, that's all I'm trying to do. So, like, reasonably, I feel like game party dot leader game party dot leader dot level. Oh, that actually worked. Okay, that worked. Yeah, because you can see right here it says 10. So it's currently checking the required amount for that level, which is 10. So that is correct. That works. Now here's the problem. I'm trying to figure out how to add to this. So I tried ++1, which is like a C++ way of doing it, but you get an error for that. +1. Wait, did that just work? Did I just fix it? Did I? Okay, well, let's see if that did it. I don't know why it would be working now, because it wasn't earlier. Okay. 8 out of 10. 9 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Cool. Oh, okay. Well, here is a bit of an issue. So the gauge won't fully reset, because it's gonna still be... It's got the current total amount of XP that you have, comparing it to what you need for the next level. And the problem with that is that the current XP is 189, and I need 74 more. So it's not going to be reset to 0, which is what I would like. Okay, there's probably another way to do this. So... Okay, so what I want to do is, for the starting value, it should be 0 out of 10 for the EXP. So what I want the first value to be, so let's say you need, like, I think it's like 28 XP to go from level 2 to level 3. So what it should do is it should check the value should be the EXP needed to reach the next level minus their current total XP or something. Okay, so gameparty.leader, current XP. So that doesn't work. Current XP doesn't work. At least not the way I'd like it to. So if I can set... Maybe, is it just the EXP you need till the next level minus your total XP? Is that all it's gonna... See, I don't think that makes sense. Because let's say you have... Here's a scenario. You need 38 XP total to be level 3, or 28 plus 10. 10 to reach level 2, 28 to reach level 3. So, total of that. Let's say you have 29 XP, so you're level 2, on your way to level 3. So... This is just a really confusing question for my non-programmer brain. So we want to do... So let's say you take the required EXP for the next one. So let's say you're gonna need 9 more. And then you subtract everything you have, which is like 28. I don't think that's gonna match. I don't think that's gonna work. Maybe if you do current XP minus what you need, maybe that'll work? I don't know, let's... We'll trial and error a couple things, just to see if I can't... Yeah, well, we'll see, we'll see. It's a bit of a tricky coding-heavy question. So let's try GameLeader.currentXP minus game party dot leader game party dot leader dot next required exp. Did I just actually solve that? I'm gonna be pogging so hard if I just fix that thing that I was worried about. I didn't fix it. Shoot. Okay, well, what's going on here? So zero XP. Get a level 2. 10 out of 28. Okay, so it tells... Once it reaches the full, it's correct. So once it's filled, that is correct. That is correct. But it's still not quite right, because for some reason it just won't fill. Probably because... Okay, so it's subtracting... For the starting value... Okay, yeah, so it's got your current XP minus the next required. So when you're at, like, level 3, it's gonna take the 3 XP that you have minus the whatever, like, the 7 that you're gonna need to still level up. So I don't think that quite fixes it. Maybe if I subtract the... Okay, you know what? We're gonna bring up a notepad. I'm gonna run through the... You know, even better. I'll do one better. So, we know that we've got... Here's how it's looking right now. Let's say level 1 to level 2. And it's gonna be... Let's put some text here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just make it, scale it up a bunch. So, you need 10 XP to get to level 2. And the problem is, we want to showcase how much XP it's gonna take properly. So, let's say that what we're gonna do is take your current XP. So let's say you're at 3. So you're at 3 XP. And this isn't even the best example. Let's say you're at level 2 to level 3. So you need 38 to be level 3, but you need... It's 11 to 38. So it's a total of 28 XP to reach level 3. So let's say you're at level... You have 27. So what we really want to showcase is... Oh, okay. So what we want to do, I think, is subtract this number, which is your... which is the required XP for the previous levels. So is there a way to subtract just the previous XP from a number? I don't know if I can do that. Because then we would have the easy peasy 17. If we subtract this, like, 10, then we'd have 17 out of 18. 17 out of 28. So maybe it's required XP for the next one, minus your current XP. So you take 38 minus that 11, that's going to equal 27. So yeah, so I think what we have to do is take required XP for the next level, minus current. And if that doesn't work, I'm just gonna be real mad. So, we're gonna take EXP that's required for the next level, which is all of this stuff. It's all of this. We're gonna put it right here. So it's EXP required for the next level, minus game party dot leader dot current EXP. Okay. Did that fix it? Please. If this works, I'm gonna be the proudest of myself I ever been. Yeah, so that didn't fix it at all. Man, I was so sure that I had a solution. Yeah, okay, I guess thinking about it now, that doesn't really make a lot of sense, does it? Okay, well, I spent a lot of time on this. It's probably going to require a bit... I'm going to come back to this question a little bit later, I think. Maybe not today, but... Ooh, excuse me, that was grody. We're going to reapproach this another time with a fresh head. And we're gonna take some time to go through it. Well, I'm gonna. You're not gonna have to. But that is a little bit of a concern of mine, but we'll get it done a little later, I think. Sorry, I got distracted by the Kirby music. I'm quite a fan of the franchise, don't you know? Okay, so we've got two other things. Two total other things that I was really wanting to work on today. First thing that I'm going to do is set up a test. We're going to call this Chase Test. Make it a 25 by 25. So I'll explain a bit at what I'm trying to get done with this as we go. Okay, so here is the concept. First, I'm going to need to split this room into 4 quadrants with a bit of a thing going up here. Okay, so I'll explain a little bit what I want to do here, because it's a little odd. There's going to be a section of the game where you're chasing after 3 characters. And in said portion of the game, it'll be set up sort of something like this, where they're sort of running around in this little square shape. Each time you get close to them, they'll dart off to the other one. So that's something that I want to get done. But the idea is that you trap them by putting like some sort of a blocker right here or here. And I don't know, I keep losing my train of thought. The goal for today, at least for this bit, is just gonna be to see if I can get that to work at all. So this is gonna be red. Actually, we're gonna scrap that for now, because I realized that the order of the order you put things in does matter to a certain degree. So it's just gonna be like a basic box like this. So we're gonna take it to the chase test. I'll put it like right there. And we'll grab a reset switch. Call this the reset. And we'll transfer them to right there. And we'll move it a little further down, actually. So we got this. Yeah, I'm just thinking about what I'm gonna have to do with this. This is probably gonna be pretty annoying to work through. Make it a little easier on myself when I do this. I don't think that's... It'll make sense why that's easier in a little bit, I think. So, first things first, what we need to do is be able to trigger an event if this box is right here. So we'll call this the we'll call this the box check test box check. Alright, we're just gonna call the box check. Actually, you know what? No, I've even got a system sort of already in place to set this, to keep this active. Yeah, I don't even need to do that. Because what I need to do here, the idea in a little bit more depth than what I had said previously, is that there's going to be 3 people who, you'll go up here, they'll run over here, you go down here, you go up here, they'll run down here, yada yada, they'll follow around in this little circle. But the goal is to get him, is to herd him up here. So what you have to do is block this off with a box, which will probably put the box like right down here to make it a little bit less obvious. The point is they'll run the opposite way from you. Which, if you go up here, then that could make him go this way or that way. You know what I'm thinking? This is... as I'm sort of saying this out loud, I'm realizing that this is a really complicated idea, at least in terms of execution, for what is probably going to be about 4 seconds and a very brief puzzle that's probably not going to be that fun in the first place. So... we're scrapping the idea. Goodbye. It's gone. It is deleted, turned to dust. Alright. So, yeah, we'll probably... I might come back to that concept a little later, but for now, it's probably a bit too complex for really no reason. Like, it doesn't really benefit me all too much to try to keep doubling and tripling down on this. Yeah, at least that's what that's the thought process that I am going in with. Sorry, I'm just checking on one little thing. I also need to figure out what exactly it is. What direction I want to take with this. Because I've got some more time today. Quite a bit more time. I'm kind of planning on making this a longer one if I can. Oh, I'm dumb. Hold on, sorry, I gotta fix something. Okay. Sorry, I just had to improve on something. I've realized that I'm not doing a lot with my YouTube streams, because I'm doing this on Twitch and on YouTube, so I got the little multi-chat up in that corner, up there. But I forgot to put any tags on the YouTube stuff, so it's probably part of the reason I've had like 1-2 people visit any of them. Just even for like somebody starting out doing streams, that's still quite a bit lower than you'd expect, but that makes sense now. Now I might even get 1 or 2 people in occasionally, slightly more often. That's the goal, anyways. Oof, my back hurts. Good stretch though. Okay, so today's been a little bit of a train wreck so far. I've kind of tried to get several things done, and neither of which are really coming to fruition. Which is quite unfortunate, if you ask me. Yeah, because like I said, I really want to make today a bit of a longer one and get a good chunk of progress finished. So, you know what? First things first. I'm gonna take a very brief break. I'm gonna finish the rest of my steadily warming sandwich, and I will be back in just a few minutes. Hopefully with a refreshed brain and thoughts on what the hell I'm gonna do next. I'll be right back. And we're back from the break. Had a good couple bites of my sandwich. Feeling good, feeling good. So now it's still sort of an issue of trying to figure out exactly what it is I want to do with the rest of today. Because like I said, I want today to be a long one. I want to go for a good chunk of time. Yeah, come on. Let's get this ding-dang chair on over. Ooh, something I did forget to do. I've got this enemies hit variable, which is still good. I need that. But what we're gonna do is replace it with respect. Let's give everybody 3. Cool, cool. Right, that shouldn't be 3, that should be 5. Right. And this is 3. There we go. I'm thinking I might need another system to sort of check level ups, but that sounds complicated, so I'm gonna worry about it later. I'm a lazy man. What is this event? Oh yeah, I had a little test. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. This might take a hot second, but I am going to try... I've never done this yet. It's my own game, but I haven't tested it fully. I'm going to try to clear this entire map without getting hit a single time. I'm not going to do it in one go. I can run back to the save point in between every couple of encounters. And we've already failed. Alright, we're going to retry it. Well, I guess this is good to see if there's anything I want to tweak for the future. To see if doing this is fun or not. Maybe I should have like a quick quit option for players who like just hit something and they want to reset. Maybe that would be beneficial. Oops, I gotta reset that. Yeah, so all we're gonna do is just test out this stuff that I made. Oop. Okay, that's a little bit of the map done. Okay, well that's almost a quarter. Ooh, this bit's deceptively tricky though. At least if you're trying to go without getting hit. Yeah, I mean this is a concern I've had for a while where like and you can even use the reset button to just teleport out. I need to fix that issue too, because this is what you're supposed to be seeing. This is a test. It's not going to be this blinding, this eye-bleeding color and this obnoxious. But this is going to be like a menu where you have all your stuff, and it's basically run by setting a background image to each thing, and then it pulls up and whatever. But for some reason, it's not the plugin I'm using to do that isn't properly loading them the first time that they're queued. So I'm going to add that to the list of things to fix. Image, backgrounds for menu, not loading until second check. Okay. With that, let's head back into testing. Sorry, I don't say anything. I'm just really intently focused, which I think is good. Even though I've like kind of designed all this stuff for my beforehand, I don't know. I'm starting to realize that this is actually gonna work pretty well. Like I think this is pretty fun. Wow, good thing I'm not gonna have to fight a boss of any sorts in this area. That sure would be a shame, wouldn't it? La da 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 da. Huh? I just thought of something. This is another thing to test. I'm gonna worry about that a little later. Okay. That's good for now, but there's something I might have to fix a little later. We'll see. Okay, for now we're just gonna fight this dude. Hold on, I'm gonna get some appropriate battle music on. Yeah. Okay. So, let's start by just using a buff stance to get a little stronger. Is it time? I'll tuck down a bit. Okay. So, Rumble, I think, is gonna use the rock launcher on him. So yellow's effective against blue, so we're gonna turn Dwarbo red. They can be most effective. Alright, so Frumble hits him with a rock. Anybody else goes for an attack. Dwarbo can just sort of start laying on some damage. Frumble's gonna recharge. And we're gonna lower his defense a bit. Okay, he's going for another stick swing. It's bad, still on the damage. Let's go for another bonk, another rock launcher, and let's see how much health he has left. 229 health left, okay. So, Dorbuster Big Bonk does about 32, 37. Oh boy, he went for his big swing. Grablina might die. Okay, I'm gonna have these two start charging up their revive skills. Yeah, Grablina's gonna go for a poke before she inevitably gets taken out of this battle. Okay, Miniboss is charging, which is bad. But it hits him for 16. Oh, Grablina's actually pretty close to her cool meter. She's probably gonna die before she gets a chance to use it, though. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Yep, she died. Okay, well these two are almost ready. If I can fill up either of their cool meters pretty quick... Okay, perfect. Wasn't even an issue. And you beat the boss. Oh, shoot, I forgot to make it so that it auto-revives your characters, because I don't want them to be dead, I want them to have 1 HP after a battle. Oops. Well, better hope I don't have to use that. Anyways, I'm still... Yeah, I should still be at no enemies hit. In fact... 10? 3? Oh. 4? That's full screen. Oh! I didn't even know this was an option. That's actually quite handy. F5. I didn't save, did I? F6, F7, F8. No, not F8. F1? F2. Oh, I got an FPS mode. Huh, well, that's actually quite... that's convenient. I really should have probably fiddled with all these options before. Okay, this is what I was looking at. Yeah, I was trying to find this. Where enemies hit is 41. Okay, well this gives me a chance to fix something that I was concerned about. First off... I don't think it's gonna be possible to soft lock yourself here. I don't think it is. So when you step over this, then it's going to... because I don't want you to be able to do this, and then use your teleporter to leave before you actually fight the boss. So... warp access. There we go. We're going to turn off warp access, so when they're in here, they can't just leave. And then... we will turn warp access back on. And we'll have that going here too. So we can test this as well, see if this fixes the problem. Yep, seems like button doesn't work. You leave. Okay. I got it. So what we're gonna do is put one right here. And this will turn warp access back on. Yeah. That should do it. Oh yeah, let me turn... this song's gonna keep going for, like, ever. Okay, now did that fix it? So, we go in here. Can't use the reset button. Leave. Can use the reset button. We fixed it. Huzzah. Now, there is still an issue. This menu's not showing up properly. I should really tone that down. In fact, I'm just gonna... pictures... Menu? There we go. Ugh, my eyes! We're just gonna make this a much less eye bleed color. There we go. Now it's a little less bad to look at. So it's right... Menu backgrounds, right here. What if I put it sort of higher up in the hierarchy? Maybe that'll let it show up properly? Because I don't know why else it wouldn't be working. Okay, it still doesn't fix it. I really wish I knew why that was happening. I guess one of the things that could be causing it is there's this system in RPG Maker where you can set up like a plugin that will preload things. So basically what you'll get with that is you'll have a longer singular load time at the start of the game in exchange for much shorter load times throughout the rest of the game. So when you're starting it up, it's longer, but for the rest of it, it'll be smoother because it's already preloaded onto your system instead of loading it up when each asset is needed. Which, I don't know about you, I think that's a much smoother alternative. And it could also fix our problem here. Because I think what's happening is there's some weird way in the loading hierarchy, and for some reason the image that's supposed to be back here isn't loaded until I check it twice. And like I said, I don't know what's causing that, but it's certainly annoying, and we'll try to fix that. Anyways, that was a big ol' tangent. And we're just gonna try to clear this map one more time, but I'm not gonna delete my my progress again. I immediately failed. Yeah, so this is something I need to figure out a solution for, because I don't want to make it a complete pain for a player to restart if they make a mistake. I'm not playing particularly well. Like, I don't think they should have to restart the game if every single time that they accidentally make a mistake. Like, if they want to do a perfect run of the game, I don't want to make it too much of a hassle for them. Although I guess it might not be too bad if I have a load game option sort of baked into the menu. So, here's what I mean. You'll still have to beat the battle if you encounter them. But what you can do is instantly load a save. He moved down, I didn't think he was going down. I gotta stop being reckless. This actually requires focus and attentiveness. Anyways... I'll have, like, a load button, so if you encounter an enemy, you'll still have to, like, waste some time fighting them. But you have a quick way to load your old save to get back to where you were. So there's still some sort of a punishment for being reckless. But it's not going to be overly long or particularly excessive in that department. So that should work. I just need to figure out how to replace the save with a load. Because the idea is that the player won't be able to save anywhere, like I'm cheating here a little bit with. You can only save at a specific point in a map. Which I think, one, makes things more tense when you're trying to go for the perfects, and two, even if you're just trying to play the game normally, it makes things a little bit more tense, because you have to, you gotta watch yourself a little bit more carefully. Okay, I'm gonna definitely use the reset button just to port myself on back. I'm gonna buy all those books and some food, which is what you would have at this point in the game anyways. Okay, so we're stacked. We got everything we need, and we're gonna save it right here. And we're gonna play all this legit. We're gonna play it the way that a player would. We're not gonna cheat, not gonna use saves, not gonna try to use dev tools or anything. We'll use dev tools if something breaks, but until that hopefully doesn't happen, we're gonna stick to not using the dev tools. We're just gonna play this like a real normal player of the game would, without access to all my dev cheats. So here's the thing, right? I have the reset button to prevent players from getting stuck anywhere, like soft locks. I'm struggling to find places where that's actually been useful, because I've tried and tried and tried, and I still haven't managed to actually soft lock myself anywhere. So I really have my doubts as to whether or not soft locking yourself is possible or not. Like, it seems like it would be pretty tricky to actually do in reality. Like, it would probably only happen if you're trying to. Which, we still want to try to prevent it as much as we can. But, I don't know, it's probably not near as big of a deal as I had thought it would be in my head. Alright, so yellow does more damage against blue. Blue does more damage against red. So what we want to do is make blue be red so that he does more damage. I thought they turned the frame rate counter off. Ugh. Big damage, big numbers. Let's do it for the wacky bonk. Rumble, he's gonna charge up his coolness. Grumelina, she's gonna charge coolness too. Everybody's gonna be charging up. So goes for the wacky bonk. Does 70 damage. Big numbers, big numbers. Miniboss swings a stick at your head. Ouch, my head. Go for another wacky bonk. He's gonna keep charging with cool thinking. Grumelina's also gonna keep charging by just doing our regular attacks. Boom, look at that. Charged up. Ooh, that did 4 damage. Holy. This guy's only doing the big moves. This is bad, this is bad. Okay, we're gonna go for the attack debuff real quick. So, Dorbo hits the enemy. 24. Yeah, Not doing quite as much as I thought it would. Although 70 is a lot considering how much I've lowered everybody's health by. So it's doing as advertised. Cool thinking. We're gonna keep lowering his defense, his attack. We're gonna nerf that into the dirt. Into the dirt. Oh gosh. Okay, no, we're good. See? We lowered his attack so much that it didn't even do anything. We're just gonna finish him off. We're just gonna finish him off. We're just gonna go for the kill. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna kill him. It'll be fine. Oh yeah, this is happening where it's... Boom! Look at that. Everybody's... Okay, we're good. We're just gonna heal. We're gonna heal. Yeah, Dorbo's gonna heal him. He's gonna heal Dorbo. Grimwita's gonna charge up for a cool attack, and it'll be fine. Okay, so those two are healed. Okay, his attack is still nerfed into the dirt, so it's not doing anything. Cool attack, and he's dead. Okay. Whew, that was tense. And you win. Cool. Now we're gonna use... Wait. Now we're gonna use the reset button. Zoop. And... I'm gonna stock up on food with all the money. And we're gonna save. So that's half the map done. Only got 2 more sections left to clear. So making good progress. Let's head down here first. I tried to cheese it. I'm gonna play this how a player would. I like doing this, yada yada. Actually, no, it's... I'll just do it like this, because this is basically what it would be like for the player once I've got the proper load function in place. Eh, whatever. So, we're gonna try this again. I'm gonna be a little bit less reckless. Yeah, okay, well, I just got a good opportunity. Everything just lined up right there. Made it. Okay, that was clean. Okay, this one I really like. I like this pattern a whole lot. You know what? It's just kind of being an eyesore right now, so I'm gonna take this image gauge and I'm just gonna throw it off corner. I'll keep it there for testing purposes, but we're not gonna worry about it right now. I'm so stupid. I was just walking. I was strolling. I was strutting. I was going for a casual jog when I should have been going for a dangerous sprint. Alright, well now we gotta do it all over again. Which... it's sort of balancing frustration and fun. Because there's some... If you guys played Dead Rising, that game has a system where it's very, very easy to make mistakes that will cost you quite a bit in the long run. So the temptation to constantly reset whenever you make mistakes such as that are strong. But the game is generally way more fun if you do not reset and accept your mistakes when you make them. Like, that's just a much more fun way of doing it. So if possible, I would really like to encourage the player to just kind of roll with the punches. Because it's not going to be like they're at a huge detriment if they don't play well. At least if they don't play optimally, to say it. If you don't play well at all, it's obviously not going to it's not going to go very well for you. It's just to incentivize you to try your best to play optimally. Speaking of that, I really need to, I would really like to get some other feedback on this demo. I'm probably going to get one of my associates to assist me with this. Well, in terms of getting feedback anyways. Okay, cool. I've been This was a change I made somewhat recently, where what I did is I removed all the pathways that would show you where an enemy was going, and I think what that has led to is a much more fun and challenging it's just all around better than what I originally had. You know, this is a concern I've had for a while now, where I was thinking maybe this game just wouldn't end up being long enough, and I mean, on the one hand, I don't want this game to be excessive in terms of length. Like me and my partners, we've sort of settled into and are pretty happy with the idea of this game not being much more than probably 8 hours at the most, maybe 10 if we really get ambitious, which is more than possible. I mean, if you factor in side content and stuff, I could see this game being about 10 hours total. But even then, I don't want areas to understay their welcome, if that makes sense. Like, I want all the gimmicks to feel like they really get fully utilized, not just, you know, I don't want an area to be like come and go as if it's like, I mean, that was just whatever. It's just fine. I don't want that to happen. But this whole map, factoring in the secret, which I'll go do as well. Oh yeah, there's gonna be a boss fight here that I haven't figured out yet. Oh no, I forgot to put a reset switch in this room. Better hope I, Okay, I'm just gonna save. Forgot to put a reset switch in. Grab that. Storage shed, put it there. Reset switch. Transfer to. Storage shed, right there. Fixed. Okay, well that was pretty easy still. You look at all these boxes here that are just like really... I still want to do something better with this room, because this is really just a bunch of boxes thrown about with very little rhyme or reason, and it feels kind of lame, honestly. Perfect. But, I don't know. I feel like there's something more interesting I can do with that. Okay, now we got the bonus room. This is the real challenge. Actually, you know what? I should probably be making these more challenging than they are. I don't think that they're unchallenging, but considering these are supposed to be like little bonus areas that really test your skills, I think they should probably be cranked up a notch or two, if you know what I mean. Now I gotta do it all over again. Started running when I shouldn't have. Maybe I should just disable running in down here. Although, now that I think about it, I like having running as an option, because it allows the player to go faster if they want, but it's dangerous too. So this guy's gonna go whoop, 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 and we can slip him through like that. Okay, cool, got through. And now the door is unlocked, and wow, you didn't hit a single enemy. Enjoy your reward of +5 respect. And we go to my info. That's 5 respect right there. That worked perfectly, actually. That was just about as good as it could have gone, really. I'm gonna shrink this down though. There we go. Well, that was actually pretty dang fun, all things considered. Get it away! Well, my friend's trying to play a video game and it's getting in my eyes. I can't see. Okay, so I've got that in place. Here's something else I want to do. Because playing through this now, I kind of realize that I feel like there's actually some pretty decent potential for speedrunning, which is not something that I had expected to say. I mean, you're still going to get some RNG when it comes to the fights, which is certainly going to be annoying. So that could potentially hamper our efforts. But I want to test out a speedrun mode just to see if it's fun. Because if it is fun, that's actually really, really good, and I like that. I don't know, anything like that that'll be like implementing a speedrun mode. Even if it's just like to select maps, would take not that much effort. And if it could offer additional content for players to do, like give them certain times to try to beat, like different tiers of times, that would be pretty easy to implement. Not really that time-consuming either. It'd be fun on my part, because I think speedrunning my own thing over and over to try to optimize it and force players to see if they can beat my time. That sounds really, really fun, honestly. Like, I've always loved when there's like a developer time thrown in there, because even if it's like near impossible to beat, I think it's fun to see how close you can get or surpass the developer. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, but I want to test it out. I want to implement a speedrun mode. We're gonna see how it goes. This is gonna be something like this, I think. Shake. All right, you know what? We're changing the gold text. Speedrun mode. We're gonna add some shaky text that says, "Would you like to attempt this map in..." We'll change the color. We'll move it down actually, so we have a little more space to work with. We're gonna increase its size and add this. So we got two options whether you want to do it. I'm gonna be like, excellent. So I'm just thinking through my thought process on this. Okay, so it'll be like excellent. And we will transfer the player. First to transfer so we can ensure that we get a full reset of the map. And we'll set them like right here. Cool, cool. So we'll say, your goal is to reach the Okay, so your goal is to reach to run past this door by finding and hitting the 4 switches across the map. Hey, Dakota, welcome. We're doing something cool right now. We're working on a speedrun mode. Should be pretty fun. I also just want to see if the speedrun mode, if speedrunning this game works on a conceptual level, because it might. It could be really fun. I want to see. Okay, so your goal is to run past this door by finding and hitting the 4 switches across the map. The times to beat are, and then we'll put text boxes here for whatever times we want. So let's say placeholder. So how do I delay the text by a second? Because what I wanted to do is have a little countdown: 3, 2, 1, go. And I know there's a way to make the text pause. Okay, so it's /that. So that makes it wait. Okay. So we'll make the text shaky. We'll do 3. Actually, okay, I've got a better idea. Because what I want to do is make it sort of stop. So it'll be like 3, ... 2, ... 1, ... go. So I can wait for 1/4 of a second by doing that. If I put another dot after each of these. Okay, cool. 2, 1, go! Oop, there we go. And that'll be all shaky and cool. What if I try this, actually, on top of it? 3, 2, 1, go! So it gets a little larger and larger. Yeah, I think that's a nice tweak, a good little touch. Okay, so we've got the countdown. Now here's the real question, and probably the thing I should have done first, which is make sure that I can actually get a timer that functions as intended. We'll see. We'll see if I can actually make a timer work, because if I can't make a timer work, then the speedrun mode is kind of a bust entirely. Because I'm stupid and think double backwards inside out. I know there is a timer, but I don't know where it is, and I don't know how it works. So that's going to be control timer. Okay, so let's say we just start the timer. Oh, wow. Look, my friend's playing a video game. Good thing that Steam keeps... I should turn that off. I really need to remind myself to turn that off so it stops popping up both during streams and when I'm trying to work. And it'll, like, cover up my little window so I can't even see all the information I need. Okay, so it's going to be same as characters. We'll make this just the stupid-looking placeholder yellow sprite. Alright, so we got the shop, we got the save point, we got this. While I'm at it, I think I'm gonna move the shopkeep up here. And I'll keep the gold to give the player a bit of a starting boost. Yeah, we'll just keep it like right here. Because since this is like the 3rd, 4th map that the player's gonna be going through, they're already gonna have some money by the time they reach this point, so this will serve as that buffer. Because this is probably going to be the 1st or 2nd opportunity that they'll get to spend some of the money they've been collecting. Oh, where's this guy? Oh, I'm so stupid. I was wondering where the shopkeeper was. 35 seconds after I moved him. Oh. There we go. Now the text looks correct. Must move quick. Goals to run past this door by finding and taking the 4 switches across the map. Times to beat are placeholder 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, and the song kicked in right at the perfect time. Okay, well that's excellent. Now, it's still not perfect for a couple of reasons. One, I need to... Yeah, okay, so what I need to do is first control the variable of multipress. I need to set multipress to 0. That's just basically a thing I can do to reset it. Just go into offline mode in the chat on stream. You should stop getting notifications people are online, I think. Okay, that would make sense. Yeah. Okay, well, it wants me to close things out first. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying, yeah. Yeah, set offline to the Friends tab. Okay, cool. Thank you for that good bit of advice. Okay, so we've got that going now. So now there's 2 issues that I need to resolve. Well, one major issue first, which is I need to have a timer actually show up. Because from my understanding, the timer should be there. Oh boy. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that timers are probably going to be a bit of a pain to work with. Let me see if there's like a plugin. Okay, so there's a timer upgrade plugin. So, more control of the visual and mechanical aspects of the game's timer system. Timer, set frames. Okay, so we can set how it should look. Oh no. Oh gosh. Sorry, I just got an email about my my college tuition for next semester. I'm hoping that really hoping that this whole game development thing is profitable, because this I am racking up the college debt, I tell you. Alright, well, that being said, yeah, I love debt. Yeah, debt's awesome. It's so awesome, isn't it? It's just wonderful. Yeah, I mean, I was talking to my mom about this the other day, because I worry a little bit about doing the game stuff, because this has pretty much been, you know, like a part-time job for me the entire summer. And it sort of did help to put it in perspective that I would be making maybe at most like $2,000 over the course of the summer unless, you know, I could have done full-time, which I didn't really want to do. So me doing part-time, minus taxes, realistically, probably would have been more than $2,000, plus what I spend, plus taxes, probably would have been a good chunk less than that. But if this game stuff turns out, there is a much higher earning potential. Now, there's also the potential that I make $0. So there's no guarantees of success with this, whereas, you know, a job working somewhere, you're more guaranteed to actually earn money. But there's a lot of potential to make the fat stacks off of game development, which is what I'd really like to do, so that I can stop worrying about it and then just make the game parts for fun. Yeah, just gotta get lucky. That's certainly part of it. I'm a firm believer that you can increase your odds. You can stack the odds in your favor as much as you possibly can by making every single element as good as you possibly can. I just gotta get lucky once. That's true, and it can be easier and easier to get lucky as time goes on. Because obviously I don't have much of a stream following or anything right now. And it's unlikely that I ever will have like a particularly large one. Just, generally how that's likely going to be going. But it could be something like I could be streaming this, and it could be the right person who happens to see my streams, and then maybe they end up playing it on one of theirs. Or it's somebody who has a position to be able to assist with promotion or something. That could be how this gets off the ground. It could be, the right person could just come across the game. It could just be a gradual thing where there's no massive explosion, but a lot of people slowly gain interest in it over time. Maybe it could just explode in popularity. There's a lot worse games that have been very, very successful. That's not me trying to like gloat about other like Kickstarter games not being good. Just a lot of really good ones, but gotta have confidence in what we're making. And I think this is gonna be a pretty damn good game. Anyways, that was a long-winded thing, but that's something I've been thinking about a lot. Because obviously, this is what I'm doing for a lot of my time. And once school starts, I'm gonna have very little time for anything that isn't the game stuff in school. Like, those are gonna be the two things that dominate the vast majority of my free time. So I kind of need to have the confidence in that, I feel. Oh, okay, so this is a timer upgrade. Can I set, like, a stopwatch? Because what I want to do is just have a timer that counts up, and then returns the value of the timer, or just shows the value of the timer. Alright, well, let's see if this does indeed work. Okay, well, the timer shows up, which is good. That's a good first step. That is certainly part of what needs to be done. I just need to see if there's a way to make it count up, because I think it's really important for the sake of speedrunning to have something that counts up instead of counts down. That just sort of encourages you to go fast. It's a minor thing, but I think any minor thing that we should if there's any opportunity like that we should embrace it. So let me see RPG Maker MV stopwatch. Because it's really... What I really want to do is not have so much a timer, but have a stopwatch and then increases, instead of decreases. Maybe is there a way I can do this? Okay, well, I'm not really seeing anything that convenient, so I'm just going to set the timer to like 20 minutes. And let the player... I mean, we can still... Yeah, so we can still check to see what the player's time is by subtracting 20 minutes. You subtract 20 minutes by their final time, and then return that. So that'll be like their finalized score, per se. So we'll start the timer for 20 minutes. And then if the player gets here, I got all these conditional branches. So I'm going to set a switch, because this will make what I'm doing here a little bit easier. If we run a switch called, let's just say, speedrun mode. We'll apply speedrun mode. So that way we can like adjust some conditions for things, just either to make something a little faster, for the sake of speedrunning it or whatnot. So we'll add another conditional branch right here. Well, first, if you can reach this is like the end of the map. So if they reach this, then control timer stop, or can I save that to a variable, I wonder? Like, let's say I make a variable called... let's just call it speedrun time. So what we want to do is set speedrun time to... Okay, this is gonna be kind of tricky to work out. We're gonna move the door out of the way for the sake of testing this, make that a lot easier. So for the second time today, we are going to consult the best part of every stream. The master script call list. Let's go! Looking through a big spreadsheet with a bunch of numbers on it. Yes! Okay, so we're gonna have to find a script call for the timer. Ooh, banger alert. So, we're going to return the number that is remaining on the game timer. So, timer remaining time. So it's game timer, seconds. Okay, well that was it. Congratulations, we have completed the script call portion of today's stream. That was way easier than I thought it would be. I'm used to this being way more of a headache. So, control variables. Speedrun time. Going to set... actually have speedrun time and best time. Yes. Yes, thank you, Dakota. Yes, I know, it's a spreadsheet. So, it's enthralling. It is the best part of every stream. And I'll hear no dispute. So, we're gonna set speedrun time to game timer dot seconds. Okay, cool. $ game timer dot seconds. And I think that's it. Yeah, okay, that's it. We got it. Yes, that was a speedrun in and of itself with how quickly I got that finished. Perfect. So we're gonna... So if switch speedrun mode is on when you get here... let's set a... We'll set another event here for speedrun mode if that's on. So we'll only worry about the speedrun stuff if it's relevant to the speedrun thing. So we'll run a conditional branch here. So if speedrun mode is on, we'll control variable, speedrun time. Okay, so... you finished with... what? 15, variable number 15. Finished with variable number 15 left on the clock. Okay, we're gonna need another variable, actually. We're gonna have speedrun time, subtract time. Do I need... Okay, well, for now I think we're actually probably good to keep it at speedrun time and best time. I think. So we've got speedrun time, yada yada. So this game will say you finish with blank left on the clock. Which means you completed the speedrun challenge within yeah. Okay, so next thing we need to do is control variables. Take speedrun time. Actually, no, we're gonna subtract, because the starting time is 20 minutes. And then to get your final time, we have to take 20 minutes minus how long it took you. So... Can I do 20 minus that? Is there an easy way to do that? Okay, whatever. It's a little cumbersome, but we're just gonna do it with a variable. We're gonna call it base time. Sure. And then we control variables. We take base time subtract by speedrun time. Oh wait, no, base time subtract by speedrun time. And then we display base time. I think that's... If I've got my... the script call list. The spreadsheet's back, let's go! I think I've got my thoughts all in order. But there's only one way to know for sure, and that's gonna be to test it out. Oh, that means, dude, the rest of today's stream is gonna be so fun. Because what I'm gonna have to do to test the speedrun mode is just speedrun it. So, I'm just gonna speedrun today. That sounds fun. So, within blank. Just playing? Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna get to play my own video game. Quite exciting. Man, I'm grooving. Okay, so first we're gonna buy some things from the shopkeep to make my speedrun, my optimal, super fast, well done speedrun a little more efficient. So we're just gonna buy some items. I don't know why the menu's black here. It shouldn't be. Oops. Gonna use those items real quick. And then we're gonna save, and it's just gonna be testing out speedrun mode. So save, and make you attempt this map in speedrun mode. Yep. Oh, well actually, okay, first, before we do a full test of speedrun mode, I'm gonna see if it works. So the timer's clearly working. It's ticking down. I don't know if it increments in battle, which might actually be for the best. Because the thing about how the enemies move is that there is no RNG to it. They will always move consistently no matter what. But battles could be very determined by RNG, which could really make a speedrun annoying, where... I should pause. I feel that having the battles factor into your speedrun time could be pretty tedious if, like, you just get completely screwed over by bad RNG, and then the enemy just, like, does some big moves and kills you, and it makes one of your fast strats unviable. So maybe having the speedrun timer not run during battles is for the best. That's what I'm thinking. Well, speedrun timer's still going. Oh. Wait, oh no. Well, this is why I tested it. If you saw right there, I had the little text box that's supposed to say, "Congratulations, you beat the game within this time." It didn't show up properly. Which means I screwed something up. I don't know what. I don't know how, but for some reason, I have variables that tell you what the time that your speedrun time is, but it didn't increment properly. So, best time... Oh, what? I accidentally... Okay, so... Wait, base time is... I meant to set base time to 20. Although I guess I don't know exactly how this works. Okay, so best time is gonna tell me how many seconds I had... How many seconds it took to complete that. This is a lot of work. My brain is a little bit melted right now. Okay, well I think I might have fixed it. Let's see if that indeed fixed it. Or if my brain is still liquid from trying to figure out this stupid speedrun mode. 3, 2, 1, go! And we're gonna skip it all, because I put this cheat thing in. Okay, well now that didn't fix it at all. It's still completely broken. Shoot. This is quite a bit of a headache and a hassle, I would say. 3, 2, 1, go! Maybe if I do a full... No, okay. So what this should do is control variable. Best... No, it should speedrun time. It said speedrun time. Yeah, okay. Well, the variable is wrong for some reason. Okay. Now... Excuse me. Sorry. That was grody. Now... I think I've actually fixed it. The only problem is it's gonna display it in terms of, yeah, seconds. Something's still sort of broken there. Whatever. We're just gonna say that you finished with blank left on the clock. That'll be easy. We're not gonna worry about it. It's fine. It's a little weird, but it'll do the job for now. And now that we know that it works, I'm gonna try to get. I'm gonna speedrun this a couple of times. I'm gonna record my bests, and I will. Oh, I bought something I shouldn't have. Good thing I can sell it back. I didn't get my money back for it. It didn't work. Okay, now we're properly set up. No more delay. We're gonna do the speedrun mode, and it's gonna be cool and fun and cool. And we're just gonna record a couple of my best times. 3, 2, 1, go! See, I gotta find little optimizations here and there. I didn't need to go for that up there. There's a little bonus, but that's just bonus. I don't need bonus. I don't need stinking bonus. Come on, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait this guy out. Okay, well, I encountered an enemy, which is bad. Oh, the timer keeps counting down. Go. Go. Kill him. I'm a fool. Oh, this is really gonna hurt my time. Hit him. No thinking, just go. Get out of the way. Kill him. He shouldn't be that far from death already. Yeah, okay, cool, he's dead. Alright, well that's one thing down. We're gonna go hit up the second area. Okay, that was dangerous. I was playing a little risky there. Okay, I hit another enemy. This is gonna be a bad time. This is not gonna be an enviable speedrun time. I'm just mashing the attack button to try to get this encounter over with as soon as I can, because I don't really want to waste my my MP, my energy, little blue meter down there, because there's a mini boss coming up that you're gonna have to speedrun. Okay. Gotta go. I'm so bad at my own game. I made it! I should be better at it than this. But I keep hitting every stinking enemy that comes my way. Mashing the attack button. Just kill him already, please. I keep pulling up 7. Okay. Guess it's puzzle. Puzzle speedrun. Boy, oh boy, I do hope I don't have to find a mini-boss. Oh no, a mini-boss! Who could have seen this coming? It's actually gonna be kind of hard. We're gonna have to think about this one. Okay, so yellow's good against blue, blue's good against red. Red's good against yellow, so we're gonna make doorbell red. Okay. Gotta go. The timer's counting down at the top. We gotta go. Okay, this is bad. This is real bad. We're gonna go for the wacky move. He's gonna keep charging up for his cool move, and we're gonna go for an attack nerf so we can have a little bit more time to play dangerously. Okay, Dorbo took some damage, which is fine, it's not too much. Dorbo's gonna keep going for attacks, he's gonna keep charging for his big move. Grimly's gonna go for big moves. Although maybe I should probably use her to get some healing items off. Alright, took 61 damage there. Okay, well, this is looking bad. I almost got a cool attack ready, which is good. So we can pop that off pretty soon. I'm gonna use a food to heal Dorbo up a bit, because he's getting real low. Dorbo goes for a bonk. Then for a solid 38. Mini-boss is ready for a big attack. He's raring to go. Keep gonna go for attacks. Just gonna keep charging up cool, and keep hitting him. He should be really close to dead. Okay, Frumble's charged up. That was the worst thing that could have happened. Oh no, no, we're so dead. We're so dead, dude. Oh man. Alright, if Dorbo kills him right here, the run's still alive. It's my own game. I shouldn't be game overing in my own video game. Alright, well, you know what speedrunning's all about. We're gonna run it back. And this time I'm not gonna run into 8 enemies. Speedrun mode, take 2, we're gonna get a good time, and it's gonna go great. I'm just gonna check something momentarily. Okay, alright. Speedrun mode, take 2. 3, 2, 1, go. You know what? Before I do that, we need some better music for speedrunning. We need some speedrunning apt music. We're gonna play, let's go with F-Zero X. That's just got some very fitting. Yeah. Now we're in a real speedrunning mood. Get away. Stop it. The little news thing popped up. Go, 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 go. Oh, you could probably even cut around this guy right there. Okay. Gotta go, gotta go. Okay, there's a reset button. I'm gonna use the reset button. I'll rip it out. Okay, that probably saves us a little bit of time. What it does is just resets you to the spawn point of the map. That's probably a lot faster than just like manually walking around. Okay, see, look at that. We're back here much faster than we were before. This is a much better attempt. Okay, now this is going to be the real tricky part, because I purposely made it so that you cannot use your reset switch while you're in this area, so you can't just skip on doing the mini-boss. We're gonna go energetic to gain coolness. So we're gonna focus on a really coolness-based strategy this time around. So we're gonna make Dorbo red because red is good against yellow. Yeah, so we're gonna make Dorbo red. Okay, so we're gonna get hit by this guy, which is fine. It shouldn't be too much. And we're just gonna use these two to charge up for coolness, while we're gonna keep his attack as debuffed as we can for as long as we can. Dorbo hits him for 21. Frumble's charging up his cool meter. Okay, mini-boss didn't do much because I nerfed his strength a good bit there. And we're gonna go for another eyeball poke in the eyes to nerf his attack. So we should be doing very, very little damage to us for a good bit. Which will buy us time to build up our coolness so we can go for our big moves. The big bonk. Actually, no. I'm gonna use regular attack to keep building that up. It's cool think. And she's gonna set herself. We're gonna set Grumblina to red so that everybody has a strong advantage against him. So everybody should be taking a little bit less damage from him. Okay, so Maneo's gonna attack. Yeah, it did no damage because his attack is so nerfed right now that he can't do anything. But it's wearing off in next turn, so we really gotta hope that we can get our coolness ready so we can go for another debuff. Okay, so we hit him. From things about being cool. He's almost got it. Amos didn't do anything. Didn't do any major damage because he's weak right now. Which is good. We're good. We're almost there. Slapped him. 14. More headbutts. Okay. Crumble's got to charge that meter. Perfect. And Orba's got a cool meter. Okay. We're going all out. Going all out. Everybody's gonna use their cool moves. Okay, unleashes his attack. There's 101 damage. And now everybody's got a slight attack buff, if I recall correctly. Now everybody's getting their energy back. Swings a stick fiercely, doing strong damage to everybody. And we're just gonna go out. So Drip's gonna hit him. And we're dead. Boom. Look at that. Optimal. And we're gonna run out of the area, and then we can use the reset button. Okay, that's half of it. 2 more sections left to go through. Okay, so we gotta go down here. I was too risky, I got hit. Okay, well, this is gonna cost us some time. But on the one hand, we don't have to worry about... we don't have any more mini-bosses. We took care of the only one. So we can just go all out on this guy. I keep hitting the Windows button because it's right below my Z key. Okay, we're just gonna go out. We're gonna just try to kill this guy as quick as we can. He should be pretty close already. There we go. Okay, so that guy's dead. We gotta deal with these guys. This one's a bit on the trickier side, if I do say so myself. Okay, so I block him off. Alright, and now we're back at the start of the map. Only got one more little section left to do, and we can get our time. This bit's not the easiest, especially this bit right here. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky to find a good timing. Not super hard, but a little bit tricky. Oh, yeah. Okay, we just gotta solve one more puzzle, and we're good to go. Well, I say puzzle, it's just a mess of boxes, but yeah, it's a puzzle. Sure. Okay, we hit the switch. We have to leave the room now. And stuff. Important stuff. Reset button. Come on, come on, come on, come on. $885. That's my current best score. I do want to find if... I want to see if there's a way to convert this, because this is how many seconds I had left. And I'd prefer to tell the player exactly how many minutes and seconds it took, since that's a lot easier than having 885 seconds. Like, that just doesn't feel as nearly as intuitive. But, you know, we can... Oops, got my water bottle. 885 divided by 60. You get 1475. Wait, that should be telling me how many seconds... Oh, no, that's telling me how many seconds are left on the clock. Oh, it's not telling me how many seconds it took me. Okay. So what I'm probably gonna have to do is a bit later, I'll need to figure out a bit of a better way to track times, so I can... Because I can only return... It's a weird thing with how the game works, is that I can only... The basic timer function only records things in terms of seconds. Well, it records things in like this, but I can only return it in seconds. I can't get it to tell me, like, set this variable to blank minutes, blank seconds. It can only give me seconds back. And so if I can find a way to convert those seconds back into minutes using some sort of basic formula, I don't know how to do it in RPG Maker, obviously. Obviously, I know how to convert seconds to minutes, but the question is just how do I do it here? But I'd really like to get that done so I can get a good representation of time. But 885 for now. That is our starting score. Ooh, it didn't stop the timer. We have 885. That is our basic beginning starting score. Yeah, so that's like a decent enough time. I might need some other people to try this out to see what they see how they do. But we'll go. So, yeesh, keep burping today. Sorry, it's kind of grody. Let's add some like times in bronze, silver, gold, developer. So currently the developer time is 885, and this tells you how much time you had left. So the lower your number... No, this tells you how much time it took you. So the higher the number, the better. So let's say that it's like... Yeah, because the higher the number, the less time you had on the clock. Which... Yeah, it's a little backwards. It's not as convenient as I would have liked. It's not as intuitive as just having a timer show up and then it count upwards and then show you your time. Like, that just makes a lot more sense, but RPG Maker is stupid and convoluted, and I can't even just make a stinking timer count upwards. But for now, whatever. It works. It's fine. So, say it's like 1,000? No, it should be less. Let's say it's like 700 for gold. 600 for silver, 500 for bronze. 500 should be super easy. Well, let me actually like calculate what that would be like. 500 divided by 60. So that'd take... Oh, geez. You've had to take about 12 minutes to get a bronze. So you're definitely going to get a bronze. Wait, wrong one. Oh yeah, well... Yeah, I can do math. 600 divided by 60. I know that one off the top of my head. So 10 minutes. It should take you about 10 minutes to get silver. And it would take you about 12 minutes to get a gold time. No, sorry, it would take you about 9 minutes to get a gold time. I'm gonna make that a little stricter and make it about 750. I'm gonna make all these a little stricter, honestly. I'll make it like 675. And I'll make a bronze, like 600. Because I feel like even then getting the bronze is super easy. Just to make sure it's a little clearer what these are actually referring to, I'll add these in as well. You know what? Oop, I accidentally deleted the event. I'll even add a little check that'll tell the player how well they did. Let me copy-paste this bit right here, and we will, right there. And you finished with that much left on the clock. The times to beat were... Okay, so we'll get rid of this bit. We don't really need this dialog box anymore. And we'll have a conditional right here. That's a loop. I did not mean to put a loop in. We'll put a conditional down. A couple of conditionals. Scoot over a little so we can see it. If variable speedrun time is... If your time is above 600... Ooh, is there a way to do a bunch of, like, nested elses? Because this seems like it might be a little convoluted otherwise. For now, we'll just count it if they beat the dev time. If it's greater than my time, the developer time, they'd be like, wow, you managed to beat me. Quite impressive. But I'm bitter about my time being beat. So I will now uninstall the game from your hard drive. Obviously, I'm not actually going to delete the game from their hard drive, but it makes me chuckle slightly to myself, so I'm keeping the line. And if they don't beat it, then be like, well, you sure did try to go fast. Not as fast as me, the developer. However, loser, and we'll add a little shake. So I think that's good. It's nice to openly mock your audience. I think it's always appreciated. Okay, so that was a good first run. I made one major mistake, a couple of tiny slip-ups here and there, a few places where I really could have optimized. So with that being said, run it back. Okay, we're gonna start by going right up here. Okay. Taking tight corners. We're playing well. Small bump there, but we're fine. Nah, I'm fumbling my movement. Okay, so block this guy off. Actually, we're gonna go energetic. Okay, yeah, we're gonna build up coolness as well. That's the plan. Yep, that's the plan. We're gonna do sort of the same thing we did last time. See, that was a good move because he didn't do much damage there. I'm just gonna go for attack. Cool thing. Cool. We got a good strategy in, I think, because what this should do is allow us to clear him out pretty quick. Now we bought ourselves some time. Red. Want everybody red. Just gonna make Dorbo red. Okay, Frumble's getting his charge. We're getting close, getting good. It's going well. Got for regular attack, cool thing, and make our mana red. So everybody's on the same page. So we shouldn't have to worry too much about one-on-one resources. We must be ready for a big attack. Okay. We're gonna go for a couple wacky bonks. Cool thing. We're just gonna go for some attacks with Grumbleina for now. Don't really have anything else she can do. Okay, do we get lucky? 23. Okay, well, that was not super lucky, because one of Dorbo's a lot of damage there. One of Dorbo's moves is his Wacky Bonk, which what it does is it'll do a variable amount of damage, and it could do quite a lot of damage, or not very much damage at all. It just depends if you get lucky. Okay, this should do a lot of damage. We're gonna use the healing item on Frumble, and we're gonna lower his attack again, because we have the time for that, because we got our energy back from using the cool attack. He's not dead yet? Dude, I hit him with a huge 97, and he's still fine. Dude, this guy's crazy. Okay, yeah, but he shouldn't be doing too much. Go for the Big Bonk. Rock Launcher. Eyeball Poke, cool. I should have used the attack to lower his defense a little bit, because that would have been help us finish him off a little sooner. Okay, well, I guess it didn't really matter much. Okay, so that guy's done. Okay, so that was one area down. That's the longest section, so should be get a little faster and faster from here. Run's dead. Nope. Run's dead. It's over. It's all over. Dang it, man! Well, only thing I can do. Run it back! Heck yeah. I will not settle for a worse run. I gotta see how far I can push the dev time. Like right there, I could've run there. Could've gone. Ooh, but look at how clean this puzzle solving is. Look at that. That was clean. So we're fighting this guy. Energetic, going for the same strategy as last time. Gonna make everybody red. And we're gonna play a little bit more carefully this time. We're not gonna be super worried about him attacking unless he charges up first, and then we're gonna go for an attack decrease. Like right there, that's bad. That's a lot of damage. Although on the one hand, it's actually not terrible. Now that I think about it, because when you take damage, you gain a little bit of your stuff back. So if he does a charge, then if we see the enemy do his charge move, which means next hit will be boom, super impactful, super high damage. Then we'll worry about getting the attack decrease on. Although he is whittling me down quite a bit, so I'm going to use one of my 2 attack debuffs now. This gives us a little bit more time to be reckless and charge up our meters. Yeah, that shouldn't do too much. Gonna keep charging for the cool attacks. Pretty close to that. Gonna heal up Frumble a little bit, get him back to full. He's not quite full, but he's pretty close. Ooh, Frumble's almost there. Okay, so he's charged. He's charging. So his next attack's gonna be pretty big damage. So now we're gonna go for the attack decrease. Storbo headbutts him. Nerfs his attack a good bit. Okay, Frumble's ready. Cool. He did a big attack, but it didn't do anything, so they're all prepared for it. Throw was not quite charged up. Guess we're gonna hit him. Dorbo's gonna headbutt him. Cool, now Dorbo's ready. Rumble needs coolness. Now everybody gets a bit of a recharge. Cool. Mini Boss swings a stick. He's still got his attack lowered, so we're gonna go unleash the cool attack. Just gonna hit him, and we're going to go for the defense decrease. So what this should do is just finish him off right here. Yeah, he just took 107 damage from that, and he's got like 400 health. Oh, and his attack still decreased. Okay, this is perfect. Okay, we're gonna keep his defense even lower. So now it's double low. 34. Perfect. Okay, that was clean. That was clean. So, hopefully the run won't die again to me running into a stupid enemy. If I run into one enemy, I'm not gonna reset again. But we'll see. I'm a very reset heavy guy. I make a tiny little mistake and I'm like, oh, that's a reset. At least when it comes to speed running. Ooh, okay, I was trying to cut around there. That might be possible. It's definitely gonna be pretty tight if that's the case. If it is possible. Okay, so I get that. Let's do it. 2 out of 4. 2 out of 4. This is going pretty good. Pretty good time. Ah, dude, I forgot about what the pattern was like. No. Dude, I'm so stupid. Okay, well, at least I have enough energy to lower his defense. So we can hopefully finish him off a little bit sooner. Alright, come on. Keep his defense even lower, so he should die this turn. Okay, cool. Perfect. Yeah, that was kind of slow. That could have been better. I think it was a pretty fast encounter, but I wish I hadn't had the encounter at all. Oh, shoot. Reset button. Okay. I got about a minute left to beat. If I can get back there within a minute, I'll have beaten my time. Okay, that was clean. That was quick. Okay, clean. Oop, come on, slink in. Puzzle time. Oh, that's right, I have to leave the room manually. Can't just teleport like everything else. Okay, I think I'm gonna beat it. I think I'm gonna beat my time. Yeah, okay, I'm definitely gonna beat it by a good chunk. Oh, I forgot to check my time. Shoot, is it F2? No. didn't I? Okay, well I beat the time. But I forgot to check something. 9:01. There we go. Right there. 9:01. New best time. We're gonna update that on the list. (9:01). Okay, well that was good. That was a good run. Managed to improve upon myself. I was also thinking during that run that these times are kind of pointless. So I'm just going to tell them what the dev time was and sort of give that as the only thing. I'm probably going to say what their best time is and give it to them as well. But I'm thinking that might be best for like a separate speedrun mode instead of something integrated with the game. This was more so just a way to test to see if I think having a little speedrun mode like this is fun. And from these tests I've done, I think speedrunning it is shockingly a pretty enjoyable experience. Even though it's a wacky RPG that's like all about running around and dodging stuff, it's I don't know, it surprisingly worked out pretty solidly, I think. Now, I'm not satisfied. I'm gonna do a bit of a casual run through just to see if there's any other bits I could probably clean up my movement on. You know, like find some places to really enhance the time. The dev time is 9:01. I'll probably have to update this as I go, but oh well. Okay, so we've got that in place, and yeah, I'm gonna just give it one more run. Well, first I'm just gonna give it a, like I said, a bit of a casual run through just to find bits where I could probably squeak through a little cleaner. So we'll give each area a bit of a run through. Bad start. Like I said, we're gonna give each area a bit of a run through. To see if we can't find some spots to improve upon. Okay, that's not bad. This bit, definitely only going to be able to do that. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a way to cleanly sneak through there. But this, yeah, okay, so that's definitely possible. It's a little tight, but you can make that. Okay, that was risky. Okay, so the first area, not a ton of room for optimization other than slipping through that second bit and being a little bit less hesitant across the board. Like, you kind of just have to assume that you're going to make it. Actually, I could probably do something a little faster here. Let's say you're like going up here and then... Yeah, you can slip through up there. So I'm pretty sure it's not going to be possible to do this in one straight shot. You could probably slink down there and hide, but I don't think it's going to change anything because you're going to have to be you're still going to have to wait somewhere for that guy to pass you at least once because he's too fast to just completely dodge. So I don't think we can improve our time there, really. Go full screen. There we go. Now we don't even have a gross looking border. Okay, so. Yeah, you can slip through there. Okay, you can sneak on through there as well. Ooh, I didn't even think about that. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay, that was risky. That was dangerous, but that's faster. That's a lot faster. I really want this dev time to be hard to beat. At least you're gonna have to invest a lot of time and figure out all the same routes and stuff as me. I'm not gonna invest like hours upon hours upon hours into trying to get my own perfect times, but I think it's important to still figure out when and where I can make it more fun as a speed game. Because I was playing this game called Neon White the other day, past week or so, and it's very, very fun. I like it quite a bit. It's a really good... It's a game that's super focused on being a speedrun game, and it's level by level based, so you don't have to worry about trying to beat the whole game in a single attempt unless you're going for some of the achievements, which are... The achievements are a little scary. They give me nightmares a little bit, but it's neither here nor there. But that one was super fun to just try to blitz on through. Partially because every level intentionally has skips and shortcuts and stuff that you can find, and even things that aren't necessarily probably intentional that you can build on top of to try to really improve and make the best possible time you can. And if I'm going to do a speedrun mode, for an RPG especially, it should be something like that, where there is an incentive to go faster, and find shortcuts to really cut down on your time. And since this game is has a much greater skill-based element than most other RPGs, where it's mostly just going to be like simple tile-based movement and item management, menu navigation, that sort of thing, I think it'll be a little bit more interesting to instead it'll be more interesting to, instead of trying to do that, get a little thing there. Instead of trying to... I keep losing my train of thought. What am I trying to say? Since this game is more skill-based and you dodge stuff, instead of trying to fight every enemy, you don't have to worry about keeping a good level by, like, you're gonna get levels by doing speedrun stuff, basically, by going quickly, by avoiding enemies, by doing the mini-bosses that you're gonna have to do regardless. Those are the things that are gonna help you grow stronger. So, I think for a speedrun, it actually works out as a pretty decent speed game. I think, we'll see once it's fully executed. But I think for this singular room, it works out pretty dadgone, well. Oh. This teleporter's not working. Anyways, I'm feeling pretty good about this. I think speedrun mode is something I want to add to the game. Even if it's just some minor way of tracking your time in-game, or some little external push to tell the player, hey, you should try speedrunning this, but like giving them the developer time so that they can try to beat that. I think that could be really fun. And I think that, especially for when we have our Kickstarter demo, when it's going to be pretty short, probably about an hour at the most, having the ability to speedrun through the game, even with like a designated speedrun mode, can help people really get the most out of it and invest them more into wanting to fund our project. At least that's the mindset I'm going at it with. So, with that all being said, let's give it one more run. I'm going to try to fit in some of my newly found optimizations. Okay, that's pretty good, Okay, so this is the part where things can go wrong. No, I'm messing up. That's something that can really be improved on, is my menuing. There's probably faster strategies to defeat this guy, too, that I'm just not really thinking of. Which is good. I don't want to know the perfect way to do this. I kind of want to leave that up to people who play the game. To let them... I don't want my dev time to be literally perfect, but I want them to have to really try to put some effort into it and get a really good, solid time to actually be able to beat it. Okay, so we're gonna go for an attack debuff. I think what I'm going to do is wait it out, and then set another 3 turns. Okay, we're fine. See, it's kind of a good thing that Dorbo got hit so many times, because now he's got more cool charge. Straight with the headbutt, he takes a bunch of damage. Rumble's nearly charged. He's charging up for a big attack. Which means we're probably going to want to go for another attack decrease. Okay, cool. Didn't do anything. Door Blast. Cool Thinking. And yeah, we're just gonna... Although it isn't gonna do quite as much damage as I would have hoped, because I didn't wait to get a defense decrease on him, which would have been pretty beneficial as well. Yeah, but Frumple's got his buff. Okay, he missed, which is good. Okay, we're just gonna go for the hits. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for hitting him. I'm kind of thinking that maybe I shouldn't have Frumble go for his cool attack, because I think that's probably a little bit slower, because it's a bit of a safer strategy, since what it does is it'll let Grumblina get her energy back, which she can use to she can use it on her her moves that lower their attack and defense. So that's pretty beneficial to like have that as an option. But I don't know, I feel like I should be a little bit more cautious with it. I'm also thinking of maybe warping back here isn't the fastest strategy. Instead, I should probably just walk over. It would have been faster to just run around him. Yeah, I don't think I really even saved any time there. Shoot. So much for my optimizations, huh? So much for my optimizations, huh? Hey. Well, I feel like I've got a pretty good baseline. I'm cool with leaving the 901 for now. I think I want to come back to this and give it another go, but I have ADHD and cannot focus on one task for more than, like, I don't know, 4 seconds, I guess. Ah. My water's getting real low. My voice is starting to run a little thin because it's been about 3 hours. So I said it when there's less people in here. But I'm planning for today's stream to be a good bit longer than the normal ones. And it's already 4:05. But I don't know, I'm still feeling pretty good to keep going, keep working on stuff. So with that being said, let's keep going. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take a very brief, short little reprieve. So I'll be back in just a minute or two. I'm just gonna get some water, gonna get a little breath of fresh air. Maybe give my voice a second to rest before we keep going for the rest of it. So, I'll be right back. Don't you go nowhere. And we are back. Oof. We got a bit of a sore throat, which I suppose is to be expected, because, like I said, I've been talking for quite some time. I'm gonna try to keep pushing true. Yeah, because I think I still got some energy, some you know, I'm starting to lose it because I'm just trailing off mid sentence like I'm Joe Biden. Um, Whatever. But we're back doing it. Let me get my music back up, and I will take a look at what I've got, and we will figure out where to go next. Sorry, my bad. Why is it all so loud right now? Okay. I'm gonna have to turn that down more on my end. Why did it... Sheesh. Okay, well, we're good now, but... Got me off guard. Okay. Anyways. Okay. So, speedrun mode has been implemented. And not only that, I think that it's pretty fun. So, let me look at my little to-do list for today. That's done, that's done, that's done, that's done, that's not done. Alright, well, one thing that I have not yet completed for my task list today, and this, honestly, is one of the most fun parts of game development, what I'm about to be doing. Yeah, that still sounds a little weird for me. Whatever. Okay. This is one of the most fun parts of game development. It is the map design. This stuff is super fun to do. So I've got this map right here, where it's obviously I'm gonna revise some things. It's not quite finalized, but the idea is that you're going to start out right down here, and procedurally work your way up around through the map. There's going to be all sorts of little collectibles and bonuses you can go off for on the sides. I'm probably going to restructure things quite a bit, because I don't quite want it to look like this. Like, I've shifted I sort of put these things around randomly, and I really want to think through my decisions of, like, where everything goes, so we're just going to do a clean sweep. It's all gone. Man, I muted myself briefly because I thought I was going to sneeze, but then the sneeze went away. I hate when that happens. Okay, well. Anyways, so this is a bit where you're going to do some basic exploring, similar to what you do in this map over here. Going to be avoiding enemies, going to be picking up collectibles and bonus challenges. Fairly straightforwards. But you'll probably be... I'm gonna probably split into two sort of paths, where one leads you a bit more up here, one leads you a bit more along this way. And what that'll mean is that you can... well, there's gonna be a locked door right up in this corner. So if you go left here first, which is what people tend to do, they tend to go left. They'll see the locked door and be like, huh, there must be some way to get past this. You have to go to this little farmhouse, and there's going to be a whole event in there where you like have a mini boss with like a farmer, and he's like riding on top of his harvesting machine, and he tries to run you over with it. It'll be pretty fun. But then he's like, "Oh, sorry, it was misunderstanding." And then you get the key, and then you can progress through this area where I'm still sort of figuring out what's going to be up here. I've got a vague idea, but I'll share more details on that once I'm a little bit more solidly in place with my concepts. So we'll figure that further as we go along. And then we've got this section right over here, which I kind of like the idea of this being like a really rocky area. So maybe there's like falling boulders, or like certain types of ground that you can't stand on because it's like kind of shaky and you might like collapse straight through like the weakened floors. And I like that idea too. So let's start by going into images, tile sets, and we'll go to my template tile set. And we're going to grab a bit of a darker blue, and we're going to add just some little cracks here and there. It's a little too hard to see, because we want it to be a little bit difficult to see, so that the cracks aren't super obvious. Like, this might be a little too much. But I guess we won't worry about it too much for now. Wait, is that the base blue tile? No, it's not. Okay. So we'll save that as is. And boom, refresh it. Oh, no, that was the base blue tile. Okay, so next we're gonna do this. Gonna Control X that, Control V that. We're gonna put it like right, I don't know, right here. Oh, they made, okay, that's a little update to Krita. They made it a little bit more convenient to drag and drop stuff like that. Handy. Ooh. Okay, there we go. So now if we go back to it. Alright, now we don't have the little cracks all over the floor. So we're gonna make the cracked floor, which is really hard to see. Where did I put that? I can't actually tell where I put that. No, it's too invisible. I was worried that it would be too visible, but I can't even tell where it is. Well. Oh, wait, no, I think it's right here, it's right here. Yeah, it's right here. I got it. So it's right next to this stair image right here. So if I zoom way in, then, yeah, okay. That's definitely not visible enough. So we're gonna get a bit of a different shade. We'll just sort of trace next to it. Trace next to it. So it's got like a bit of a lighter crack, a little darker crack. You know, get some variety in there. So we'll save that as is. Now it should be easier to see. Yeah, it's a lot easier to see now. It kind of looks like hair, but whatever. So here's where it sort of comes down to testing out some patterns. Because like I said, I like the idea of there's like falling bits of debris or bits of the floor that you could fall through. But also something sort of pushing you forwards. So what I'm thinking is that there's this boulder here that will chase you through a little path, but there is you're constantly in danger of walking off. Or like walking onto the dangerous path. So let's say that the player, we'll just use it as a placeholder example. So we'll close this little start area off, so you have a false sense of security for a little bit before boulders start raining down in your noggin. But we're going to take this little pink square, and it's gonna go up, around, over, down, around, up and down and all around. It should probably actually be one by one. So we'll sort of do something like this, and then this, and then this. This. Make it kind of jaggedy. Sure. Ooh, I just thought of something real quick. Okay. Sorry, I'm just gonna alter something in for one moment. Okay, there we go. I was just thinking I'd probably update some of my stream information, which I did. So what I was thinking is that we'll alter this pathway to make it a little more interesting. But you've got this really wide area. So what I'm thinking is, for each of these little lines, and we can set up another one like that's going sort of like this, and this, and this, that, and then there's like another one that goes like this, that, there. It's probably a little too close now. So what I'm thinking for this one is that it would be a, like I was saying, this is like these are like paths that you'd have to run away from a boulder at, like it's chasing you, and you gotta run along the pathway while avoiding stepping on the dangerous ground. Which this would be a lot easier if I could make a large boulder. I don't know if that's possible, but that would make this super easy if I could just like make a big boulder. Or just like 2 boulders. Because it's a little bit weird to have this big threat and it's just taking up like 1 tile. Because it's important to me that this is actually like kind of an interesting challenge. You know, so it's not just like a complete, utter snooze fest, cakewalk, sleepathon. So making sure you can't like easily just duck off to the side and avoid the boulders, something I would really like to do. I'm just thinking. Where exactly do I want to take this? Yeah, because I guess right now I'm more so thinking about. Yeah, I'm just thinking about how to make this work. Okay, sorry, I'm just thinking real hard. I'm in real concentration mode. I'm doing a little research on how to get this to work. Oh, interesting. Okay. Sorry about the dead air. Like I said, I'm trying to figure some of the stuff out for the long term. Okay. Really? Good to know. Okay. Sorry, I'm just talking all mysteriously. I'm learning some numbers. Okay. So, I do want to figure this stuff out, but I'm kind of waning a little bit in terms of energy. I was telling myself that I would go for a really long time, and it'd be like a really nice, productive, super long one. But my, in all honesty, my energy is really starting to wane. I don't think I got too much left in me, so. That being said, today was pretty productive. I think I made a lot of good progress. But that is probably going to be it for today. I will maybe do one tomorrow or Friday, depending on how I'm feeling. But yeah, for now, that's gonna do it. 3 hours is still a pretty solid amount of time for a stream. I kind of wanted to go like 4 or 5 though, but I don't think I quite have the energy for that quite yet. Oh well. And that being said, thank you very, very much for watching. And yeah, I will be back soonish to continue my consistent streaming schedule. I'm just gonna do a raid on the cool dude Code Rad. I don't know how it works, but I'm gonna raid him because he's cool. I want to figure out how this works. I've never done it. Feels like it's kind of an important thing. Raid. There we go.